Am I live? Hi, everyone. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. I love it. Washington, Austin, where else? Cape Coral, Florida, Wales. Goodness, you guys. I'm so happy to see you. Maine. I was just in Maine about a month ago, well, a little less than a month ago, and I loved it. Ontario. Hi, everyone. If um if you can hear me, someone just say that you can hear me so that I can make sure that we're working. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Well, here we are another day. It's 11 o'clock here, Pacific Standard Time. Thank you. And what I want to do today is I want to really get into the meditation quicker because it took about 20 minutes for us to get into the meditation last time. And I know that some of you are doing this from work. So we'll do the meditation first. And then if there are any questions or anything after, we can get into that at the end so that if any of you have to leave, you can leave before that. And then you can just catch the questions on the replay. Also, if after we're done, you have questions or they come up during the meditation, save them and put them in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and answer those as they come in. And you can't hear anything, Jasmine. I don't know what to tell you. I think everyone can hear me, so maybe, I don't know, look at your mute and unmute button. I'm not sure. Or you can also refresh the page. That might help. I'm not going to be paying a whole lot of attention to chat while we do the meditation, but Elliot is in the meditation as the witch's box, and so he can handle all of that. Let me just set myself up so that when he texts me, I know what's going on. Okay, so today's meditation is an organ cleanse and release, and we're going to be building on each of the meditations that we did the day before. So yesterday's meditation, if you were able to join us or watch the replay, we're kind of setting the foundation or the stage for just your basic entry into meditation. And so yesterday, it was really about getting you to a place where you're breathing with your whole body. So if you weren't here yesterday, I'm going to give you a quick explanation of what that is, because we're going to do that again, but build on that with this meditation that we're going to do today. So yesterday, through the meditation, we got to a point where when you were breathing in, it's like as if your entire body is a balloon and your entire body is breathing and exhaling, or inhaling and exhaling. So when you inhale, it's as if the entirety of your insides or your body is expanding like a balloon to draw the air in, and then just relaxing and collapsing so the air comes out. So there's a visualization component to that, but is also like an imaginatory sensation that you are creating for yourself when you breathe. Let me know if that makes sense. So we're going to get to a place where we're breathing, where we imagine that the entirety of our body is expanding to take in air, like from the top of our heads to the ends of our fingers to the ends of our toes, like all of us, all of our bodies expand to receive the breath and then collapse and relax to release. We're going to get there, and then we're going to build on that and do a little bit more in this meditation, where we're going to be taking in air and releasing it as a way to fuel, energize, cleanse, and release whatever is not serving in different organs of our bodies. There are different medicine systems around the world and somatic science and all these different studies and philosophies that speak to the fact that different organs in our body hold different emotions. And even if you are not of that mindset, and if that's something that you don't necessarily believe, there is something incredibly energizing about breathing into different parts of your body and then releasing. Air is energy. Breathing is an energizing, nourishing act. And it's what really fuels, I think, a really integral foundation to meditation. So that's where we're going to go today. I'm going to give us 5 minutes for quick questions, and then we're going to jump into it. So Elliot, if there have been any questions that I need to answer, can you just either highlight them or let me know? All these people, I love it. There are 63 of you here. First of all, let me just also say that I am so grateful that you're showing up and hanging out with me. This is wonderful. It's a great way to spend the week. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, nothing so far. Also, again, just for those of you who watched yesterday's, or yeah, for those of you who were there yesterday or watched yesterday, again, any questions that came up regarding that specific meditation, ask those questions there under that video so we can kind of keep them all well grouped. You're welcome. I'm so happy to be doing this. Beautiful. Okay, so listen, let's do it. This is what I ask. We're going to go into the meditation. Um, I am going to ignore chat, but I'm going to ask that you all not engage in chat and participate in the meditation. And if you are not comfortable weaving your energy together with all of us doing the meditation, then I ask that you respectfully observe and listen, but don't engage and create noise or distraction in the chat. We're all kind of coming together in this intention to do this work together. And then after, when we're done, you can chat away as much as you want and we can talk. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, I think we're good. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to, because I need to not be distracted, I'm going to like move my window over so I don't see the chat. And I'm going to take us in. Let's see where we end up with this. All right, get comfortable in your seat. And begin by closing your eyes and focusing in on just right now the sound of your breath entering and exiting your body. And little by little, begin to deepen that inhale and slow it down as well. So you're drawing in air in a slow, intention space or state. I'm sorry, not space, state. While also expanding your lungs so that it can take in more than it was before. And as you exhale, match that same slow pace in the exhale as well. Each inhale, try to take in a little bit more than the breath before. Check in with yourself to see what sensations are coming up in your body as you draw in these long, deep breaths. It's as if you're doing a body scan. So you can pick a place to start that you will pick always to start in this way. You can start at the top of your head, you can start at your feet, but begin where you choose and then scan through your body with each breath to see what sensations may be coming up as you inhale and exhale. Remember that you can use your exhale to release or relax any parts of tension that you're holding in your body. And now, if you haven't already, begin to draw in that inhale and release that exhale with the whole of your body, as if your body is a balloon, like your lungs, where you expand all of you, your skin, your bones, your muscles, as if you're hollow inside. There's all this space between all those tissues. You expand and air comes in and fills the entirety of your body. And when you get to that tippy tip where you can't take one more sip of air in, relax everything and let it all collapse so the exhale is natural. Keep breathing like this with your whole body. Remember that this is a practice. If the visualization or the sensation of breathing with your whole body feels elusive, that's okay. You get to practice. After you're done with one round of inhale and exhale, if you feel like you just weren't getting it, that's okay. Try again. Each breath is an opportunity to start brand new. You're going to shift a little as you continue to breathe with your whole body. And on the inhale, not yet, but in a couple of breaths, on the inhale, I'm going to have you direct that inhalation to a specific part of your body. However, I want you to keep opening and expanding with the whole of your body and releasing with the whole of your body at each inhale and exhale. So we're going to be visualizing two different things. Your body continues to expand and collapse in the background. That is how you're breathing. That is your lung. But on the next inhale, draw in that life-sustaining force, that energy that is air, and direct it right into the bowl of your pelvis. This is where our reproductive organs may be or were at some point, but it is, consider your pelvis a bowl. And you're going to direct that inhale right into that area. And when you exhale, you're going to exhale from this place. It's enough to just imagine that that is what's happening. Keep breathing. And each inhale brings in an energizing, nourishing force that comes in swirls around, touches every part of that portion of your body, every cell. And when you exhale, the intention is that whatever does not serve, whatever is a block, a knot, a hook, you exhale it from that part of your body, from the bowl of your pelvis. Play with this with each inhale and exhale for a few breaths, acknowledging any idea or thought or memory or sensation or emotion that may come up. Acknowledge it and set it aside for now. Keep coming back to the breathing. So our whole body expands to receive the breath that goes right into the bowl of your pelvis, energizing that part of your body, nourishing that part of your body. And then on the exhale, the release of all that is not serving in that part of your body right now. Do one more round of inhale and exhale at this part of your body. And on your next inhale, draw that breath into your intestinal tract. Letting the air come in and imbue it with energy, with nourishment. And then releasing the air with anything that may not serve. You don't need to know what that is. The intention is enough. Continue to inhale and exhale into your intestinal tract for several more breaths. You inhale the energy and the nourishment and the power of air. And intentionally you exhale all that is there that does not serve you. Remember to make note of any emotions or sensations that come up and set them aside for later. On your next inhale, direct that air into your kidneys. If you're not quite sure where your kidneys are or any other organs that we may talk about, just set the intention. This air that I breathe is for my kidneys. Energy and your body have their own intelligence. They know what to do. So draw in that air with the whole of your body into your kidneys, releasing all that is there that does not serve. Continue to do this for several breaths. On your next inhale, we move to our liver. The liver is right underneath the rib cage on the right side. Drawing in air, directing it to that area, receiving the nourishment and the energy there. And on the exhale, releasing anything that does not serve you, that is located or hooked into your liver. Continue for several breaths. On your next inhale, be directing the breath to your spleen, which is on your left side. If you don't know where your spleen is, that's okay. Trust the intention in your body's intelligence to direct your breath to your spleen, energizing and nourishing it. And on the exhale, releasing all that does not serve. If we mention an organ that you no longer have, direct the breath to that area where that organ used to be. The energetic body is still whole. Something is still happening. Continue to breathe here into your spleen for a couple more breaths. And on your next inhale, direct your breath to your pancreas, which is also on your left side underneath the rib cage. Receiving that nourishment through the breath. Releasing and letting go whatever does not serve. If something comes up, like an emotion or a memory, when you're at a specific organ, allow yourself to release that. Your body's giving you information. So if an emotion comes up at your pancreas, on your exhale, release that. On your next inhale, direct the air to your gallbladder, which is now back to your right side by your liver. Draw in a long, deep inhale right into that area, releasing all the things that don't serve. Remember that as you do this, you're still drawing in air with the whole of your body and releasing it with the whole of your body. You're holding two tracks. In the background, your body expands to receive air everywhere inside, and then it contracts to release it. But then you are also directing that inhale right into the organ that we're working on. On your next inhale, direct your breath to your stomach. Releasing all that does not serve there with your exhale. Continue to work with this organ for the next few breaths. And then your next inhale, draw your air right into your lungs. Our lungs do a lot of work for us, a lot of filtering, a lot of holding. Chinese medicine and in Ayurveda, a lot of grief happens in the lungs and gets held in the lungs. Drawing the air specifically to energize and feed, nourish your lungs and release whatever is there that no longer serves. On your next inhale, direct your breath to your heart. Our heart never stops working. And it is the center of what drives so much of what we do in this world. Draw in the natural nourishment of air right into your heart. Releasing physical, emotional, psychological, ancestral hooks and blockages that may live there on your exhale. With your next inhale, release that intention and return to breathing just with the whole of your body, drawing it in as you expand, releasing it as you contract. Know that you can do this also with just the entirety of your being, so that you inhale and you nourish and you receive, and you exhale and you release whatever's left over that does not serve. Continue to do this for 3 more rounds of breathing. And when you're done with those 3 rounds of breathing, create a transition for yourself to come back to the group, to your screen, and open your eyes. And if you need a little pull, a little something to bring you back fully, listen to the tune of this bell.